King here at House of Knock again. We're back working on this E65 for y'all. For those of y'all that don't know, it's a 2006 model year BMW 750 Li that we're working on. Swap this camera around, show you guys what happened. So on an earlier video, we showed you that this right here is the parking brake module. So you get a light on the dash that tells you that your parking brake won't engage or the parking brake is stuck. There's a tool you stick in here to release the parking brake, but the lights stay on the dash saying that the parking brake is an issue. So this sits flat in there like this under this cover. That right there covers that portion right there, the electric motor. And what it does is it turns gears in here. It turns a gear here, which in turn turns a bigger gear that lifts or lowers this, which pulls on the parking brakes, and that's via these cables here. From the factory, that gear is pretty cheap. It's a heavy gear, but the plastic tooth gear that's on it is pretty cheap. So a lot of times these gears break, they dry rot, they just get old and fatigue and end up breaking off. So that's the original gear, plastic. This is the gear you should replace it with, all metal. It's all welded. They didn't do a great job welding it, but I guess it works. So those are the gears side by side. As you can see, one is solid metal and you will never have to worry about that breaking again. So we're just gonna have to grease this up, slide it back in its position, and I will get back and show you what that looks like and how easy it is to put it back together. You can save yourselves a lot of money. At the dealership, they do not replace these gears. This control box is only sold as a whole. They don't sell parts for it. So BMW will charge you $1,100 plus labor for that box. And if you want to do it yourself, they'll just charge you the $1,100 plus tax for the box. This fix right here, this gear, I want to say for a good quality gear, you're going to pay about $27 to $30 for a good gear. And then the rest is about an hour labor to pull it all out, pull it apart, and then put the new gear in. So you can save yourself a lot of money. After I grease it up and put it in there, I'll come back show you what it looks like. So here we go. Got it all greased up and put in. That's what the gear looks like when it's in. So when it turns, it's just opening, lifting and raising this bar, which is in turn pulling on these cables, which run to the wheels, the emergency brakes. So pretty simple fix. All that's left to do now is this is the cap for it. You gotta put some grease in the cap. This should fit on just like that. 4 screws, tack it down, install these 2 cables, put the cover plate on that after putting a little bit more grease in here, and sliding the motor cover back on, 4 bolts there, laying this thing down and screwing that black cover back on, and that's a wrap. So that's what it looks like back installed. The clips right here and right here back installed. The springs down in here to keep the cables in. Add a little bit more grease to it, bolt it down, slide the cover on. We're done. That will be it. And that's a wrap.